Okay, there is a problem that's publicized quite a lot online with the Cummins diesel truck. Has to do with the grid heater falling apart, and the bolts going into cylinder 6, basically doing a major damage to your engine. I've been trying to figure out how common the problem is, if it's exaggerated or just a handful, and possible circumstances. People who live down south have experienced that problem. People who have lived in between and further north have also experienced that problem. Whether it's defective materials involved, or there's a firmware issue, or maybe a failure of another component that's contributing to this. During winter, when it's really cold, you turn the ignition on. There is a system in there where it will heat up a grid heater up to drawing over 200 amps, and heats up the air so that it will start. I'm assuming if you leave it on long enough, besides killing your battery over quicker, could cause a meltdown. And yet, there are people who don't use it at all because they're in a warm climate, and it still happens. So, it doesn't appear that Cummins considered it a warranty issue or a recall issue, and from what I can gather, they don't even publish just how many cases of this might be. So, what option do you have besides spending $1,000, $2,000? There are steps that you can do on a regular maintenance to give you the ease of mind, peace of mind, or when it's time to do a major fix. One of the problems with working on a diesel is to get up in there. A ladder, yeah, you can do it, but it's hard. And also, you can get one of those benches there. But when you're mobile, portable, I decided I'm going to try this thing here. It's good for 500 pounds. I saw it advertised. So let's see how it works. And I'll explain to you what we're talking about. Okay. Let's see if we have here. That's it right there. If you shake this and it's flimsy, then you know you got a problem. Another thing to look at, which is a bit difficult to do, from here. No, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Where my finger is, there's a block. I assume it's a hard plastic block or something. If you see it kind of wrinkling a little bit, that would be another indication that you have to worry. But judging by my finger here, it seems to be okay. So, this cable will run, like there's 2 batteries in this truck, which is standard. This cable will run back to the passenger battery, which is where I'm gonna go next. Okay. Well, so far I have to say this matter works. It brings me close. Okay. That's where it is. Here was the cable. Right there, yeah. No, yeah, that's the cable. Right there. It goes to this. I think it's some sort of boosting element right there. It's a switch. When it's cold, the operating system will tell it to energize, and it'll take the 12 volts and give it 200 amps. Some people, seeing that they feel they're in a warm environment, just to play it safe, have disconnected those connections and heat shrink it. And this way they'll never have to worry about the grid heater getting hot, if that's the cause. Let's see if I can get a better angle with this. I'm going to try a different position. Okay. Not really. Let me see if I have to go like this. There you go. That's it right here. So you disconnect that. That is what some people do. I'm just wondering if it's a possibility that this switch, solenoid, whatever you call it, stays active when it shouldn't be, causing it to overheat. I'm not sure if it's a mechanical switch or what. I would have to look online and see if I can find the internal parts of it. Sometimes contacts can stick, so maybe that's the cause. I don't know. So the solution is there are 2 or 3 third parties that relocates the grid heater. Totally different design. Okay. I would edit all that unnecessary movements there. Okay. Let me just wide angle. This unit here, EGR, this goes into the manifold. The grid heaters in here. According to Banks, there's a lot of restrictions the way it's designed. And for about $1,000 US, about $1,500-1,600 here in Canada, way overpriced, this whole assembly is replaced. The old grid heater is removed, and the heating element mounts on top. And according to Banks, it does give you an improvement a little bit. Nothing really great, because to get the full benefits of improvements, you have to do more modifications or updates to remove the restriction. On a few videos, I've seen people say, yeah, there's a nice improvement, less hesitation, stuff like that. But it wouldn't be worth spending that money just for that. But just to get rid of that grid heater worry, probably worth it. So far, it looks good. I'm pushing 180,000 kilometers. Everything feels solid, so maybe I'll be good for this winter. I'll just check it every so often. And I'll keep on doing some research, keep an eye out, try to figure out what really is the cause of it. Is it a design issue, the way it's built? Improper parts are used where the heating element is located, or we have a problem with the switch there that switches on when it's cold to provide over 200 amps of power to heat the element. Is it sticking? Is it failing? Unfortunately, no one's giving an answer. So that's the story. And regarding this chair, I'm on a slope downhill a little bit, I must say. I can get into things. Now it'd be very easy for me to replace the crankcase filter. Yeah, I think I got that resolved. Portable, is flat. Yeah, let me just close it up. Yeah, great. So now I can carry that on a truck or leave it in the house, because next time I'm doing crankcase filter changing, it will work. Okay, I'll close up here a little bit now. So, anyone had any issues with the grid heater failure, let me know, and what they think the cause may have been. And just curious to know how common it is. And in case you have a truck and you just heard about it for the first time, I would strongly recommend to check that. Or if you bring your vehicle to dealers on a regular basis, even when it's under warranty, get them to check it. Physically do the same thing. You know, they do the shake, they do see if there's any warping underneath the boat. If there is, it needs to be replaced. On a warranty, I guess they'll just replace it with the same stuff again. If it's not on a warranty, it'll be probably cheaper just to put the bank system. There's a couple other brands, but it does solve the heater issue, but I don't think you'll get the extra airflow and stuff like that. So if you're going to spend that much money, maybe you're better off to get something extra benefit out of it. And let me take a look at my solar panel. I really love the solar panel setup. There you go. 200 watts. It just keeps my battery nicely topped off. Especially during winter time. You're doing a lot of cold driving, short distance. You won't get the message there saying that your battery is low. Okay. I will catch you later. Yeah, I put this cover on for winter time. When it's really cold, you will get not enough heat inside sometimes, so yeah, it's worth it. It came with the truck, so I use it. You can buy third party. Might look a little bit more dressier, but this works, so I'm happy with it. It also comes with covering the lower part, but I never bothered installing that because I would have to put clips on, and I didn't want to do that. So this way it's easy to access. I have my heater block here, so